Hey guys, what's up? It's Pierre Meunier, welcome on F3K Review. Today we will talk about launch and safety in DLG. Let's go! So, to talk about this, I have my Tyrannus because it will be about the flight modes and all these things, but first let's talk a bit about how you are on the field depending of your launch and the climb rate of your launch, all these things, and you will understand this really easily. Because if your launch is pretty flat and your climb is not really steep, then it's better if you are a bit in the front of the group, because if you're in contest, but if you are with buddies, it's the same. Because if someone launch in front of you, your glider will maybe hit the glider of this person, or his glider will hit yours. So be really careful about that, about your climb. So me, I really recommend to everyone to have a climb rate between 70 and 85 degrees, because perfectly vertical is not that good, I think. I don't like when all my launch is vertical, only the end need to be a bit vertical and then you put it flat, but we are not there to talk about that. So if your launch is pretty vertical, you can just be anywhere on the field, but if it's flat, go on one side of the field or the front, because shit can happen. So then we'll talk a bit about where you need to be. So never closer than 5 meters side to side with the pilot, because both two gliders can just go like this. Okay, it happened many times in contest. Be careful about that. Me, I always be really careful about that. So yes, and never too close in the back of the pilot, because it's really easy to hurt someone, so really be careful about that. And if you come back from a flight, never pass overhead of a pilot, never. Because if you haven't checked, this pilot will maybe launch and then destroy your glider, or maybe you don't estimate well the distance and you can hit the head of this guy. Even at low speed it can hurt. And yeah, just try to be really careful about people, because I seen something, even the rudder that can hurt kind of bit, it can cut a bit your ear. So yeah, please be careful about that in contest and with your buddies too. So then about the radio, so I am mainly here to talk about that. When you take your radio, if you are like me in mode 1, so I think pretty much of all of you guys are in mode 2 there, because I'm talking in English, and I know many people are piloting in mode 2 in the English word. So in mode 1 I have the elevator on rudder on the left stick. So when I hold my radio to launch my glider, I have my thumb there, and maybe I can move the stick like this. And it happened to me really a long time ago, and this is when I decided to do this special thing for the flight modes. So what you should do to avoid your glider to just go like dart in the ground in front of you, or straight directly in a pilot in front of you, because even if you hold your preset, your elevator and rudder stay activated. So if you have your preset engaged and you do this, your glider will go pretty much flat or straight into the ground. So me, what I did, it's really simple. You see there, this is my flight modes menu. So as you can see, my flight mode number 2 is preset. Okay, 012, and the second, the number 2, PV2, is my preset. So now I go in my source. So and as you can see there, I will go in elevator. So PRF in English, in French, sorry, and in phase, so flight modes in English. As you can see, the number 2 is not there. You can see 0, 1, 3, 4, but the 2 is not there. So why? Simply because I enable the elevator and the rudder in the flight mode number 2. Yes, it's possible with the Taranis to say in this flight mode this is don't work or is not existing. And this is the case for the elevator and rudder on my radio, because I decided when I put the switch on for the preset, this stick don't do anything. So it's pretty simple when you say it like this, because oh yeah, for sure you should do that. But before you think about it, you just say, oh my god, how can I avoid this thing to happen? And it's simple like this. And I know some people just unactivate everything and only stay still this little thing. So you can do this if you want to have your air brakes enabled, all this thing. You can say the stick, as soon as you have preset this, the stick of throttle is enabled for 5 seconds. You can say this for the Taranis, and this is, I think, one of the best thing about this radio. It's, you can say, even if I click 1/10 of seconds, this thing it's stay activate for 5 seconds. So I think it's pretty good, and this is why I like so much this radio. And maybe you have seen, but this one is with the round style of stick. But if it's an old sensor stick like the Taranis SE or the X10S or the QX7S, it's flat, so it's a bit deeper, so maybe you have not this problem. So that's it for me for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, I do more video like this about safety and tips and tricks. Just tell me in the comment down below, and that's it. Maybe you haven't checked yet my Patreon page, so if you want to, you can go just in the description, there is a link. So thank you again for watching, and see you next time. Bye.